Shane is with us in New York City with a similar question. Hey, Shane, how are you?
Hey, how you guys doing today?
Great. Good. How can we help?
Alright. I wanted to be speaking to you guys otherwise I know so
Okay,
long.
you're going to speak
Um,
directly into your phone. It's muffled.
oh, sorry about that. Is it better now?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Alright. So last year I was going to a university, which my parents took out a loan for about. It was one of the parent plus loans. They took it out for about 22,000, and I made a decision to transfer schools to a cheaper school, and I was making the payments myself to that school because I did not want to go into debt. Unfortunately, my job had a little issue, and I'm out of the job for about 2 months now, but I'm coming back next month. So in order to cover the rest of the year, I ended up taking out a loan to cover the rest of the school year for 5,500. Um, that was the loan I took out, and the thing is though is that personally speaking, I would not even go to school. I have very traditional parents who say I must go to school as long as I live under their household, that type of rule. And only because I'm not sure what I really want to do yet in life. So I don't see the point of spending money to do something I don't even know what I want to do yet.
What are you studying?
And finance.
And you're in your second year?
Yes.
Okay. And now you're at a less expensive school than the first year.
Yes.
Okay. And you're how old?
I'm 19.
Okay.
And you're saying that you don't know if you want to do this, if you want to be in the finance world when you graduate
Yes.
college.
Yes. Because my heart has been set out for real estate for the past 3 years.
Okay.
But my parents, again, under their household, they want me to do something that makes me go to a school and something that they think will pay a lot.
Okay.
And and I know for a fact you don't really need a degree to become a real estate agent, but they want me to get a finance degree or computer degree, one of the two.
So, respectfully saying, I do not believe it is right for the parent to tell their son or daughter, their child, what to do with their life. I don't see there's a problem with your parents saying, hey, if you live up underneath this house, you have to abide by these rules. That's respectful. That's their house. But I think right now you have to make a decision for yourself. What do you want to do at the age that you're at? If you're saying, hey, I want to be in real estate, I never done real estate. Dave can speak into that, but I know it's a while before you generate any income. I do believe some form of education is important
Hmm.
for whatever you're going to do. But I think right now, especially taking out money, no, you need to stop that process. But you do need to be working if you're going to quit college. But
Yes.
I think most importantly, man, you need to spend some time and identify what it is that you really want to do. Not just real estate, but even long term. If that is real estate for the next 20, 30 years, okay, cool. But I think you need to go out there and experience life a little bit. Maybe get you a solid job that can provide, that you can move into your own apartment, maybe with some roommates, spend a year to just dib and dab out there in different things. Once you identify what that is, then what our career expert here, Ken Coleman, says, then figure out what does it take to get to that. But right now, I would say pause. Because if you're saying you're going to school and you're borrowing money, you're paying for something that you really don't even really want to do, pause. But then when you pause, you got to have a game plan because now your parents won't allow you to stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. How old did you say you
Before,
are?
oh, I'm 19, sir.
Okay. Well, here's something to consider. How many 35, 45, and 55-year-olds buy a house from a 19-year-old real estate agent?
Mm,
That's very true, sir. Not many.
That's going to be a hard road.
yeah.
It can
Yeah.
be done. I actually did it, but it was a hard road. I
Hmm.
mean, I had my Magnum PI mustache and my disco suit on, and I'm out there trying to sell houses at 18 years old, 19 years old. I sold a few, but it's just because I worked my butt off and I was bold and everything else. But it's a very difficult uh, trek to start residential real estate at 19 years old. It can be done. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I do want you to know that that's a little different than you rolling in there at 29
Hmm.
in terms of credibility and who you're dealing with and how you get started and all that. So um, what I would think is that maybe we address a couple of other things, and let's take a step back. I'm not disagreeing with Anthony. I'm adding to it. Number one, we're both saying no more debt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for school. That's silly. But this school that you're in now is affordable. You just got to get 6 jobs and be able to pay your way through. That's what it amounts to. And so that's just what's necessary. The and so you're going to pay your way through. Now that's step one. Then step two is, do you want to continue to study finance? I got a degree in finance with a specialization in real estate. That was what my degree was in. And that's how I end up, someday, 1,000 years later, sitting here. But, and it served me well. The academic, the underpinning of learning statistics, learning marketing, learning accounting, the things you learn to do finance those are good classes that are very usable in almost any business situation. And so whether you're the owner of a small business, whether you're in real estate, whether you own a company that does X, Y, or Z, or whether you go to work for somebody that in almost any industry, they're going to need people that know those things. So I don't mind you continuing with the finance degree as long as you pay cash for it, or switching degree fields and pay cash and stay at home. But you're going to have to get 6 jobs to do that, and you're going to have to rethink this. Right now, you just feel like you're being pushed around by everybody involved, and you're just being, feels random, and you need to get the randomness out of it.
Absolutely.